My memories are that it was a lot of fun. I think that that was one of the great things about geography. We all had a good time and enjoyed it. And I really loved the dissertation part of the degree, because it enabled me to, really follow something I was very interested in and passionate in. And I was really grateful that we had that opportunity. So I went out to India and spent, I think it was the whole summer out there in Calcutta and West Bengal. So I loved that aspect of the course. And then I carried that on for my master's and continued the dissertation through to the master's level. So that was something I really valued. I liked the fact when I was at Teddy Hall, I liked the fact there were 8 geographers in Teddy Hall, so we were very much part of a team. And I was one of the co-presidents of the Herbertson Society at the time, and that was great because it brought all the geographers together with the faculty, with the staff. And it did strike me how, the sense of fun amongst the geographers. And that we all did other things as well as our degree. Everybody was always out doing something. It's a real work hard, play hard attitude. I've always wanted to do my career, what I'm doing now. And I used my degree as an opportunity to really kickstart that whole process. So I was working in this orphanage or a foster home in some villages near Calcutta in northeast India. And I was really struck by the poverty and how the women were really living in poverty. And what they sort of lacked was access to finance and access to skills they could commoditize. And so that was the sort of the seed. And then, so that's why I used the opportunity of the dissertation to really go and look further, into these issues affecting the very poor of India. And I met so many amazing people through my dissertation, both in the city, at all levels of politics, in the villages, the families of because I was studying the hand rickshaw wallah trade, where a lot of the men go to the city, migrate to the city in search of work and send money home. So I went and spoke to the families in the villages who were receiving the money. I spoke to the men who'd migrated and how their life was in the city. And I just met these incredible people. And then, there was so much more to discover. So that's why I wanted to do the master's and really continued the dissertation, but flipped it on its head. So I focused more on the village side and what it meant for the village, village life with the men not there, and what it meant for the woman. And then that's when I had this real urge to do something more, rather than just studying them, to see if we could, I suppose, help them. And that's when the seed for Shivia was sown. I came from a very small school, massive university, all these really bright people, and suddenly you're a bit of a small fish in a big pond rather than the other way around. And you're seeing all these people doing these amazing things, and it's inspiring, and you think, okay, well, I'll give it a go as well. And I think it's been a good lesson. And I've very much kept in touch with my cohort of geographers. And actually, one of my Teddy Hall fellow geographers is now the godmother to my first son. So we're all quite close still.